may testify into the wild canyons of youth. Oh, there's a world to fall into. Weightless will dance like kids on the moon. Oh, give myself to you. As soon as you start to let go, give me your heart, give me your song, sing it with all your might. Come to the fountain and you can be satisfied. There is a peace, there is a love, you can get lost inside. Come to the fountain and let me testify.
Welcome to the Holy Child Gala.
Hi, Mom and Dad. Love you.
Hey, Mom and Dad.
Hey, Mom and Dad.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Hey, Mom and Dad.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Hi, Mama. Hi, Baba.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers and go blue.
Let's go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. Go Gold Team.
Enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show.
And we're off. Here we are. Welcome to the 2021 Holy Child Gala. What an incredible evening we have for you. I want to welcome our entire community and also welcome our newest Tigers to this wonderful evening and this wonderful celebration. I'm Rob Clark, father of Riley Clark, class of 2021, and Courtney Clark, class of 2023. And I'm thrilled to serve as your MC this evening. So we are making history. This is our first virtual gala. And while it may be our last, there are some advantages to tonight. Right, you can hunker down in your favorite comfortable spot, hunker down with the people you love, grab a refreshing beverage and replenish anytime you wish. So we hope you take advantage and we hope you enjoy. Now, some of you started the celebration earlier today by coming on campus, picking up your delicious meals. We hope you're enjoying those. We hope you're enjoying the wine wall and all of the Holy Child merchandise. Right? It is a great night. And if you are hunkering down together, right, we hope that you post it on Instagram, or the gram, as I'm told the kids call it. We have a hashtag post to toast. That's post, the number 2 toast. We'd love to see the pictures. All right. So none of this just comes together by itself. I really want to thank our gala chairs from the bottom of all of our hearts here at Holy Child, Karen and Chris Donatelli. And I want to introduce Karen for a special message. Karen, please take it away.
Good evening. Welcome to Holy Child's annual gala, rooted together, never breaking. Whether you're a current parent, watching with your daughter, or an alumna who hasn't been able to visit campus for some time, I'm thrilled that you've tuned in for this special celebration of Holy Child. Chris and I are so grateful to be part of the Holy Child community with each of you. We've watched our daughter Caroline, class of 2021, grow and thrive through this extraordinary education, and we can't wait to watch our younger daughter Catherine, class of 27, experience all that Holy Child has to offer. Tonight, we celebrate Holy Child and the entire school community. This event is an opportunity for all of us to come together to support this amazing school we all love and its meaningful, lasting impact on all who enter its doors. Holy Child is truly a one-of-a-kind community that puts love of God and love of neighbor at the center of all they do. And during this past year, Holy Child has moved heaven and earth to get our girls on campus. I think our girls have been in person at Holy Child more than any other girls' school in the area. So I hope you will join me tonight in raising your paddle to support this incredible school. An event like this, especially the first virtual gala, requires many hearts and hands. I would especially like to thank tonight's generous sponsors who will be recognized on screen throughout our program. This year, more families than ever before have stepped up to stand beside Holy Child. Thank you. I would also like to thank the Gala Committee. The creativity and dedication of these Holy Child parents have made this evening possible. Chris and I hope you will enjoy everything you're about to experience tonight. We are honored to be part of this Holy Child community. And now it is my pleasure to turn it over to our amazing head of school, Dr. Gomez, who will elaborate on the importance of this year's theme. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you, Karen and Chris, for your leadership of the 2021 Gala. Chairing the Gala is a major commitment under normal circumstances. You've done so much, always with grace and flexibility, to make our first virtual gala an exceptional experience for our community. Our gala chairs perfectly match our gala theme, the willow. Our gala theme was born from a beloved Holy Child symbol, the willow. For many years, a beautiful willow tree graced the front lawn of our campus and now stands tall next to our Hanley turf field. During this unprecedented year, the symbol of the willow has become even more meaningful to our school community. Willow trees, and all they stand for, show us how to survive turbulent times. Like a willow tree, we've moved through the past year together by standing tall, bending with the wind so as not to break, trusting in our own strength and resilience. All the time, our root system, our Holy Child community, strengthened and sustained us as an institution and as an extended family so our students can continue to grow, flourish, and soar to new heights under unbelievably challenging circumstances. As you will hear this evening, Holy Child is a community rooted together in the formation of women of faith and action, just as Cornelia Connolly envisioned. It is now my pleasure to welcome Jeannie Shriver, Chair of the Board of Trustees. Jeannie has been such a great partner to our school and to myself, particularly during this challenging year. Thank you, Jeannie, for all that you do.
Good evening, friends. If there's anything we've learned over the last year, it's that being rooted together in this wonderful Holy Child community is our greatest strength. The families and friends we have here have truly been a lifeline as we've navigated through the ups and downs of this pandemic together. I am so proud of what the school's leadership has accomplished in a year. We went from, we'll see you in a week after spring break in March of last year, to hopefully our daughters will be back in school soon, in what seemed like a blink of an eye. Between those two statements, there was a lot of brainstorming, planning, communication, in school, out of school, sort of in school, coming to school, oh wait, no school. If the past year has taught us anything, it's that standing beside one another and challenging each other to be the best version of ourselves will only make us stronger. Holy Child has not been perfect, but the board and leadership are committed to continuing to push Holy Child forward while staying true to our Catholic ideals. We will continue to listen and learn and grow. Thank you, Holy Child community, for caring so deeply about this institution and for being with us, rooted together, never breaking. We will continue to stay true to Cornelia Connolly's calling of working to create the next generation of female leaders. We will continue to embrace the uniqueness of each individual and help them pursue whatever path they so choose. Tonight, you will have the chance to hear directly from some of these women about how Holy Child has shaped their journeys as women of actions, not words. As you listen to their stories and other stories from our community members, I hope you are inspired to join me and give back to this wonderful institution, empowering leadership to make bold decisions to do what is best for the young women who are currently receiving the gift of a Holy Child education. It is my pleasure now to welcome my dear friend and former Holy Child trustee, Bishop Billy Byrne.
Thanks, Jeannie, and greetings from Western Massachusetts. To event chairs Karen and Chris Donatelli, to our head of school, Dr. Shannon Gomez, and to all who planned and are attending this wonderful virtual gala for the Conley School of the Holy Child. Through the years, I've seen firsthand how young women's lives have been transformed through the education and formation they received at Holy Child. The joy and love of our Lord reflected in each student, and each in turn living out the motto, actions, not words. But for many, this education is only made possible through the financial support of so many generous benefactors. 1 in 3 Holy Child students depends on some form of financial assistance. And this evening we'll learn more on how we can help through the Fund a Tiger effort. This year alone, an additional $300,000 was given out to families impacted by the pandemic to ensure that no young woman had to suddenly end her Holy Child journey. I hope you will join me in supporting Holy Child. And now let us pray. Heavenly Father, we stand in awe of how well you love us, in the faculty, the staff, but most especially the students of Holy Child. May your spirit grow, a spirit of joy, a spirit of love, a spirit which enlivened Cornelia Connolly to say actions, not words, and may we live that in all we do. Bless this evening, bless everyone for their generosity, and may we carry forth that love in all we do through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Thank you, Bishop Byrne. Bishop, that has a nice ring to it. We really miss your energy, your enthusiasm around here, but our loss is, of course, Massachusetts' gain. Thank you again. One of the most incredible things about Holy Child is our teachers. Right? Our small class size allow for our top-notch educators to really educate the whole girl, to bring them into the experience, right? And to show us how much we appreciate the teachers. We wanted you to hear from the students. I'd like to introduce you to the one and only Abigail Maloney, our SGA president, who has a little something to say about appreciating our teachers.
Thank you, Mr. Clark, for the introduction. As the student government president, I'm here this evening to say thank you. Thank you to our teachers, who have worked tirelessly for months on end to provide us students an engaging and loving learning environment regardless of the circumstances. Holy Child teachers are superheroes to us. They have gone above and beyond their call of duty because of their compassion towards us. They are committed to each and every one of us every single day. Many teachers have their own complicated life outside these walls, and yet they show up, teach us, engage us, and encourage us to be the best version of ourselves, even when we're not in the best mood. Because, you know, teenagers. How lucky are we? Pretty darn lucky. I know a few of my other Holy Child sisters have similar feelings. And with that, to you teachers, we say thank you.
Thank you guys for everything.
Thank you.
To all my teachers, thank you so much for all of your hard work this year.
Thank you.
Thank you to my kings and queens. We wouldn't be here today without you guys, so lots of love. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I just wanted to say thank you so much to all of our teachers and faculty at Holy Child. You guys are so awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for all you've done for us.
Thank you, faculty and staff.
Thank you so much to all Holy Child teachers and staff for all that you do for us.
Thank you, teachers and faculty.
Thank you so much, teachers and faculty. We love you.
Thank you.
Hi! Thank you so much for the love and support that you've been showing us this year.
It means so much to us, and you're the best.
Thank you, teachers, for everything that you do.
Thank you to all the teachers. We're so grateful for everything you do for us.
Thank you to all the teachers at Holy Child.
Thank you.
Thank you, teachers.
Thank you, teachers. Thank you for all your work.
Thank you, teachers.
for all your hard work.
We appreciate you.
Thank you guys for being the best teachers and for all that you do for us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for everything.
Thank you for all you've done this year to keep us safe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for everything you've done for us this year.
Thank
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for all that you have done for us.
Thank you so much to all my teachers. You guys are the best.
Thank you for everything you do. We love you.
Thank you so much for all you guys do. Hey, faculty and staff.
Thank you guys for everything you do.
We love you.
I can see as a classroom teacher that everyone sees each other on the same level playing field. And I can see that it makes a difference in the classroom because you really do feel like each student needs the same amount of care and education, and each student is valued the same.
And the education is transformative for a lot of our students. And to me, that's the coolest part. Their stories and how this place has impacted their lives.
Having that resource of providing scholarships, widening the horizon of possible students here in Holy Child. You know, when you put more people together from different cultures, it makes the students realize that there is a bigger world out there, that there are many kinds of people, not just like how I look like or how I think like, but hey, but that classmate of mine doesn't look like me, or that classmate of mine doesn't speak like me, or that classmate of mine did not grow up where I grew up. But when they start talking to each other, it's like it opens a door of seeing a different part of the world, making their horizons wider. And by doing so, you know, you kind of prepare them for what is really out there in the world.
I think that's one of the most valuable pieces for me. I mean, I learn every day here. I learn from the kids. I learn from the parents. I learn from my peers.
They absolutely know the value of the education here at Holy Child. You know, they'll come up to me and say how lucky they are to be here, and that's incredibly thrilling for a teacher because I'm incredibly lucky to be here too.
Thank you, teachers. You really are amazing. It's part of what makes Holy Child so great. All right, I want to remind you that our online auction is open until 9 p.m. tonight. And they really knocked it out of the park, the entire committee, with some of the items they have for tonight. I mean, you have the spa package, right, those wonderful college sweatshirts, and even this hot air balloon experience, which is just amazing, amongst other incredible prizes. I know you're all excited about the Jeep. We're going to get to that. All right, we're going to get to that. We want to thank Jim Graham and Safford Auto for providing such an incredible opportunity. Right? But we also want to thank our students. They went out of their way to sell so many tickets. Over 1,400 tickets were sold. So we want to start with giving away some of the recognition and some of the winners. And for that, I want to invite Dr. Gomez to come on up here and help me. We're going to go ahead and draw one of these lucky students is going to win an Apple, is it a MacBook? Apple MacBook, just for them. We're going to spin it. I'm in charge, but Dr. Gomez is in charge of who that winner is. So this is our first moment of suspense for this evening. Hopefully I can do this left-handed, and that feels pretty shaken up enough. We're going to flip it open. Dr. Gomez, work your magic. Hopefully it'll be a Clark. Come on.
Brooke Briscuso.
Brooke Briscuso. Outstanding. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you for selling. Congratulations on the MacBook Air. Tremendous. Just absolutely tremendous. All right. So now I want to keep the winning theme going, right? So let's find out some more winners. I want to go ahead and introduce Sherry Truler. And Sherry brings this just incredible energy to the live auction portion of our program this evening. She's a true professional. Sherry, can't wait to see what you have in store for us. This is going to be good stuff.
Thank you, Rob. Oh, friends. Hey, this is a historic moment, Tiger families. We are under a new adventure here together. I'm thrilled to be here. I was interested in listening to Dr. Gomez earlier. She was talking about this willow and all of the imagery associated with that. I love that idea of resiliency and flexibility. But in my mind's eye, I was sitting there thinking, yeah, that willow tree has no leaves left. We have been in a Cat 4 hurricane for the last 12 months. It's been wild. And if we think back to, just over a year ago now, Holy Child had thought, just as a good idea, before they did the big lockdown, maybe we should do a practice virtual. So they had all of the girls log in, all of the teachers log in. They did a practice virtual day, worked great. They thought, you know what, worst case, this will hold us over for a few days, maybe a couple of weeks, no big deal. And then 2020 happened, you know? But at the end of it all, here we've got this hurricane is passing. We're seeing blue sky. The leaves are starting to come out on the willow now. It's been 3-4 weeks now that the girls are back in sports. We're thrilled that the seniors are all back together here on campus as well. And we are here tonight celebrating. Karen Donatelli, mwah, great job. You pulled us all together. You figured out a way to make it work. So although our format is very different, our focus is still on Holy Child. And so with the format, we do have some format changes that we're going to go through here to make sure we're all on the same page as we transition into this auction. So instead of raising your paddle, you're going to be bidding online. This is a 2-screen setup. We encourage you to watch from the largest screen that you may have in your home. That's probably a laptop or a desktop, or possibly you got that connected up to your television. And then use your secondary device to bid. So that would probably be your phone or possibly a tablet. Follow the texts that we have been sending you frequently to get to the auction site. That's where you'll be making bids and donations later. Rob already mentioned that most of our items are going to be open until 9 p.m. this evening, but there are some items, 11 items, that I'm going to be featuring here in the live auction, as we're calling it. Those particular items we are closing sequentially. So once I start visiting about an item and telling you about it, you've got 3 minutes from that time to bid on that item before we close that one out. So please join us, log into the platform here as I start to talk about the item. That timer begins. Let's go ahead and get started here with item 101. Oh man, Larry and Debbie Demery, well, there's a little bit of a story here. I don't know how the Demerys got this. I would love to know the story on how they got this bottle. But Debbie herself graduated from the school. They had 2 daughters that attended here as well. They have donated this 12-year-old Van Winkle Special Reserve. The Van Winkle Special Reserve is produced at Buffalo Trace Distillery. If you're familiar at all, a bourbon drinker at all, you know that it is the world's most award-winning distillery. They're located down in Frankfort, Kentucky. They also have the distinguishing characteristic of being America's oldest continuously operating distillery. They make a number of brands down there that you've heard of: George T. Stagg, Eagle Rare, Sazerac Rye kind of making a comeback right now. So they have this great reputation with their Pappy Van Winkle line. This particular bottle is slightly higher in age and proof than their 10-year counterpart. And I will say that Paul Picoult, who is one of America's foremost spirits authority, has written about this, and he said he believes that this is a perfect combination of age and proof. That's a direct quote right there. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the line at all, you're probably wondering, my gosh, why? People are paying this kind of money for one bottle? And I just want you to know there are whole websites devoted to how you can buy some of these bottles. They only release limited quantities every November. They're incredibly difficult to get, so most of the transactions are occurring on the secondary market, like this event, this auction. Now, if you are wanting to get one of these bottles, you have a few choices outside of tonight. So I want to let you know what those are and just how difficult they can be. First, you can become friendly with your local liquor store as a regular who loves bourbon. And people who like and know their bourbon, they're more likely to let you know when they get one of these few bottles in. I personally knew someone who made a big effort of getting to know all the beverage managers at the local Costco's so that she could schmooze them to try and get a bottle when it got into Costco. That's how she was managing it. Another option is you can talk to your local liquor store and see whether or not they're doing a lottery system, because if they are and you happen to be chosen as the winner, then you're allowed to buy a bottle at the manufacturing price. Or if you're in a state where it's all controlled by the government, then you can call the state and get in on a system. Friends, that's how difficult it is, and why I think, frankly, you should put down the money and go for the $3,000 price. This is a bottle to keep. You've got about 30 seconds left to go ahead and bid on this bottle. I'm going to go ahead and move on to item 102. Get your bids in. Number 102, this is a new item. This has not been seen in any of the Holy Child auctions before. Keir and Justin Peterson are current parents. Their daughter is in middle school. Thank you guys for making this donation. It's on Kiowa Island. It's a getaway down there. I've been to Kiowa Island with my family a few years ago. It's a great family-oriented island. As far as getting there goes, you could throw everybody in the car and drive. It'll take 8 to 9 hours to get down there. It's an island, one of the barrier islands, about 25 miles southeast of Charleston. So your other option could be to fly into Charleston or fly into Savannah, really, and drive. You could do that. Only one of your days, I would suggest that you do make a trek into Charleston just to check that out, because that's always a lot of fun anyway. Great beaches down there, large golf courses. You are staying 7 nights in their villa. They're giving you lots of options here, I think. You get 2 weeks to choose from this fall. You could either go choose one of the weeks. October 10th through the 24th is your option. If you're a golfer, that might be a nice time to golf in the fall there. Or if you're thinking more of a beach vacation, next June 5th through the 26th, choose a week then. So you've got, again, 4 weeks that you can choose from there, whether you want to do a fall vacation or a summer vacation. That's up to you. They've got it reserved right now. The villa is on the beach. It's on the beach. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and it's located in the heart of East Beach. Kiowa's East Beach community is really central to the island. It's kind of where people congregate. There is a gorgeous, luxurious hotel down there. It's called the Sanctuary Hotel. It is a 5-minute walk from this villa, so you could certainly check that out, take advantage of the spa, take advantage of the boutiques and so forth. This is also a great location to Night Heron Park and the Nature Center, so if you want to get out and explore those, I would certainly encourage that. Tennis and golf are big. I already mentioned that on the island, and in fact, for you golfers, you should know that we're including a $250 gift card to the Ocean Course on this as well. So that is your options there. Kiera and Justin Peterson, thanks so much for making this donation. We always love new donations and great getaways like this. I know everybody at home is like, oh, want to get out of the house, here's a great way to do it. And again, fly, drive, you've got some options as far as that goes. So you got a little less than a minute now to go ahead and bid on that item and close it out. I will be announcing our winners of those 2 items a little bit later in our live broadcast here. But Rob, while our families are bidding at home, maybe you have something for us.
Oh, of course. I always have a little something. Why not? How did you know? So that was great, Sherry. Honestly, I felt like I was there drinking a bottle of Pappy Van Winkle on the 18th green right there at the Ocean Course in Kiowa. So outstanding, outstanding stuff. Just want to tee up a quick video coming next. So many of our Holy Child alumni have been out in the world. They've gone abroad, and we want to hear from them and hear where they are in the world. And you'll hear particularly from Judy Ostronic. When you look at the backdrop, everyone's going to want to go to New Zealand. But a number of our alums are out there. We also want to hear about their experiences right here at home, because they call Holy Child home. So girls, please, take it away.
Hello, my name is Isabel Boone, and I am part of the class of 2016. Currently, I'm studying in a small Mediterranean town in the south of Hungary called Pécs.
Hi Holy Child, this is Christine Colburn. I graduated in 2004 and I am coming to you from a very locked down London, England.
Hi, my name is Judy Ostronic, class of 1988, and greetings from Queenstown, New Zealand.
Hi, my name is Analia Gonzalez-Slow, class of 1999, and I live in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada.
I got to go on a class trip to England with Ms. Carlson, my theater teacher at the time, and some classmates my junior year at Holy Child, and absolutely loved it.
Holy Child contributed greatly towards my interest in the STEM field. It fostered an environment where I was challenged and encouraged to push myself to my highest potential.
It was one of the hardest decisions I ever made to leave an established community back home of family and friends, but I had the confidence that I had the roots to a new community here in Halifax.
So many good experiences and so many good memories going back to Holy Child, but without a doubt, I think my greatest takeaway are the friendships that I formed there. So thank you for that. Best wishes to all of you from New Zealand. Please come visit, and thank you and good luck.
Believe, belong, become.
Believe, belong,
become.
Holy Child feels like home, and everyone is your sister here, and everyone will support you no matter what or what you decide to do.
Always knowing that there was a home here for me, I think that is unbelievable. Not every school is like that. This is a community that's like a second family, a second home, and you can always come back to family.
Tigers on 3! 1, 2, 3, Tigers!
I really enjoy the fact that this school is a smaller community so that it provides opportunities to have deeper relationships with the students and know each of them by name.
On our way!
So I was on scholarship here at Holy Child, and through my education at Holy Child I was able to get a scholarship in college too. I wouldn't have been where I am now without that Holy Child education and those scholarships that allowed me to come here.
I really like that it's not just like a school, it's more like a family.
I grew up with only 2 older brothers, so I never knew what it was like to have a sister, but I had no idea that once I came here, I would be getting 62 more sisters.
We got our jerseys!
I feel rooted in the community because of all the support that we gave each other.
Everyone's always being so kind to each other and inclusive.
I think that is the best part of Holy Child, and that's like truly who we are, is like the celebration of all of us.
First match!
In describing Holy Child, it's not only, believe, belong, become, but it's a feeling, it's a tradition.
It makes it easier for everyone because, you look to your right and your left and you have a helping hand, so that's awesome.
I am really excited to come to school, and that is a feeling that you can't trade in for the world. It's just filled with joy.
I'm just so grateful to the Holy Child community, and I feel like I'll forever be in debt to Holy Child for everything that they've done for my life.
Rooted together.
Never breaking.
Rooted together.
Never breaking.
Oh, so I'm sitting here reading. I didn't even see the camera come back on. Tiger families, I'll tell you what, you guys are doing great. We are sending our congratulations out to our first 2 winners here. So the 12-year, Pappy Van Winkle, John and Karen Rothenberger picked that one up for $1,700. Now, Rothenbergers, I do not know if you're church-going folks. I am assuming that because you're here participating, you are. I'm just going to say you should go tomorrow to church and give thanks, because I think that's a great price for that bottle right there. So congratulations to them. And then Eddie and Terry Sutton here at also, they took home the Kiowa Island as well. So congratulations to the Suttons. Please send us a postcard when you get down there to Kiowa Island, whenever you choose to go. Again, fall or spring. I think it's time for us to go ahead and jump back into this, huh? We can go to item 103. 103. This is a new item. Again, Steve and Christine Summers have 2 daughters here at Holy Child. They are making their boat and a crew available for a day of deep sea fishing. This would be great for family. This would be great for a group of friends. It's for 7 people. Also, if you are in a business situation, I think that this would be fun for either clients to take them out, or if you've got some star performing employees, this would be also a great activity for them. So it's a day of deep sea fishing for 7 people on a mutually agreeable day between May and early November. 7 people are going to enjoy the day of fishing. Now, I have down here that there's no expiration, but I also know that sometimes people sell their boats, so don't let this go too long. You can spend the day on the Christine Marie. It's a 61-foot Viking. The Summers are gifting you not just their boat, but also a captain, a crew, and $600 tip that is also usually given to the mates. So that's all covered. Plus, you are getting a $300 credit that you can use for food and beverage. Set your alarm. They leave at 4:30 a.m. from Sunset Marina up in Ocean City, and then they return at the end of the day at 5 p.m. So you get a nice long day there of fishing. The fish, what would you catch? Maybe white and blue marlin, tuna. So get that. Maybe that's a fish. Catch and release, or you can take it home. Up to you. It's really a choice of yours as well. So again, looks like you've got about 90 seconds or so left to go ahead and bid on that item. The Summers have made that donation, and again, brand new, hasn't been in the auction before, so we really appreciate you making that donation. Let's show them that we love them and bid on that package. Keep it in mind, it's not just for your family, it could be also a corporate thing. Now, this one, 104, oh, you are going to like this one better than your money. You are going to like this next one better than your money. This is Escape to Nantucket. This place is cute. Oh, Carolyn is one of our live auction committee members. She and her husband, Ed Nordberg, have gone ahead and made this donation. Take a look at the video, guys. You're gonna fall in love here. This was, in the past, we have had a Best of Live raffle at this event. This year we had our Jeep, so we didn't go that route. But the Best of Live, you might recall, we sold a select number of tickets, and then the winner of that Best of Live was able to choose whatever item they wanted from the live auction. 2 years in a row, this was what was chosen. That was considered the Best of Live. So getting there, this is an island off of Massachusetts. If you're on Cape Cod, it's about a 30-minute ferry ride. You can actually go without a car, but you can put your car on the ferry and go over that way. But they do also have direct flights during high season. So if you wanted to fly out of DCA, I guess you could get there that way too. Dates, mutually agreeable week after Labor Day to Memorial Day. So think about fall or spring shoulder seasons there. It's an excellent time to go. The temperatures are still good and there's not as many crowds. The area, beautiful beaches, lots of history, cobblestone streets, fun boutiques to shop in. Their property is located on the north side of the island. It's called Brant Point. It is 1 block from the beach, just an easy walk into town. One direction you go, it's the White Elephant Hotel. They've got a great spa there if you want to check that out. And then the other way is Gala Restaurant. You can look this place up, but it is well known amongst those who love fine dining. Great seafood, and just they grow their own food in the garden, so a lot of their produce comes from the garden there as well. But I'm going to tell you this, if you're the winner of this package, the next call you need to make after you figure out the week you want to go is to the Gala Restaurant, because reservations fill up fast. The bungalow itself, this is newly renovated. It's a stunner. Sleeps 9, 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. The second floor has a balcony and access to a widow's walk. Great water views from all of the locations, but the widow's walk also has a view of the town. You can eat on the deck, the patio, the fire pit, the cabana. This would just be a wonderful way. You could take your extended family again here too, because it does sleep 9. At this point in time, you've got less than a minute to place your final bids here for Nantucket. Escape to Nantucket. This is your chance, and you can thank the Nordbergs later. Less than 30 seconds to go on that. Tigers, get busy, start bidding. Those 2 items are closing fast, or that final item's closing fast. Again, just like the other 2, I'll announce the winners of those a little bit later in our broadcast. And Rob, what you got?
Hey, I'm here as always, here as always. And Sherry, I did like that better than my money. And I like my money a lot, so that really was fantastic. So hopefully you have a chance to bid, get to it. That really is outstanding. All right, so as any Holy Child parent knows, if you sent your daughter here, you know it's all about the education, right? What happens in the classroom. But it doesn't stay in the classroom, right? We live out here in the great big world. Right? So to see a few examples of how that Holy Child education translates to the real world, we wanted to cue up some of these videos. I know you're going to enjoy them. Let's go ahead and take it away.
Hi, Holy Child. Class of 1999 graduate here, Dinah Trout. I'm coming to you from Los Angeles today. I live there with my husband and 2 young boys. I started Health Aid about 9 years ago. We're in about 40,000 stores now, many near Potomac, so if you haven't tried it, please do. And I'm here to cheers you today, all you awesome women about to go embark on your own versions of success. I'm so excited for you, and I hope you see how much Holy Child will help you on your way. Of course, there's a great education, great values, and those are all really important. But the most special thing for me that I take with me every day is the realization that we have such a strong sisterhood, and that when women are connected and we go for something, put our minds to something, we are very, very powerful. You are strong, you are smart, you don't have to fit in any box or anyone else's version of success. All you have to do is figure out what success is to you and go for it. And if you go hard and you go strong and you put everything you got toward it, you can get whatever you want. It's a pretty awesome thing. And I think Holy Child helped me realize that, because I was around so many unique, special women. So you too are a part of that community, and therefore I raise a paddle. Maybe you can raise yours too from across the country, and we can cheers together to you. All you gotta do is be you. Follow your gut. Good luck. Bye.
Rooted together in art.
Rooted in athletics.
Rooted in books. Rooted in community.
Rooted in faith.
I personally love the connections that we foster here at Holy Child and being able to have more one-on-one time with students.
I feel like our teachers really know us more as people rather than just students.
They care about like if I do well or not.
I feel rooted because my teachers are always there to support me and encourage me, and my friends are always there to tell me to not give up and try my hardest.
I really kind of needed that extra push and challenge in order to kind of succeed, and Holy Child was able to provide me that.
Some of the classes can get hard, but you always know the teachers are there for you to help you, and even some of your classmates can help you as well.
They just push you to be better, and they expect more out of you because they know you so well.
They help push you academically, but your teachers are here to support you, and you have a sisterhood among all the classes, and they also help you find your voice and become the best version of yourself.
Whether I'm struggling in class, whether it's just a life-related question, they're always right there, and they're the first people to cheer you on when you do something great and the first to pick you up when you fail. So it's a really awesome relationship.
Believe.
Belong.
Become.
Believe.
Belong. Become.
Believe, belong, become. And we are celebrating two people who just became winners in our live auction. Art Gomez, hey, you are on the hook for this deep sea fishing. Sold for $32.50. Congratulations on that one. And our escape to Nantucket is going to Christine and Todd Anderson for $6,600. Good deal, guys. They have done a fabulous job. Now it's your turn. We'll go on to our next two items. This is another stunner. This one's doing pretty well online. I checked this one out. I think a warm Mexican beach right now would sound fabulous. April and John Delaney donated this one. April has been on our live auction committee, and she told me that this is her kids' favorite place. They do a lot of traveling. She says, oh, the kids just love it there. This is 7 nights in Cabo. Let me tell you a little bit about the area. It's a resort destination on the southern tip of the Baja Peninsula. This is Esperanza Resort. Now, if you are into the travel industry, you might have heard of the Auberge Collection. The Auberge Collection have 19 outstanding properties around the world. They try to really make them fit into their environments, if you will, try to capture the personality of the destination. This one is their property in Cabo. It's a private gated beach resort. You get access to the 5-star hotel that they have down there as well. So the spa, the pools. It overlooks the Sea of Cortez. It's built on 17 lushly landscaped acres. You're seeing some of that in the video right now. You're getting 7 nights in one of the villas down there. Their villa. It's a 3,200 square foot villa. This is on a mutually agreeable week before December of 2022. That's a long time to plan. It sleeps 6, 3 bedrooms. Each one has a king bed in it. 3-bath villa, great for families. Comes with a butler. They stock the kitchen, so you show up there, you've already got your drinks and food and snacks and so forth. You're going to love the outdoor terrace there. We're seeing some of that right now. Resort amenities include the Infinity Edge pool. They've got a private beach, art gallery, award-winning spa, yoga studio, fitness center, tennis. It goes on, it goes on, it goes on, it goes on. So I'll go ahead and let the bidding wrap up on that. Again, I think you probably have about 30 seconds or so left on that one. We'll move on to, thank you very much to the Delaney's for that. We'll move on to 106. John Riggins, he's a current parent here at Holy Child. Such a charismatic guy. This is going to be a fun night for 5 people. This is a virtual guys' night out with John Riggins. You get the Riggins rundown. He has a professional studio, and he does a podcast with a friend of his. So he's going to invite Todd Castleberry in as well. There's a picture of him showing up on the screen. 45 minutes of sharing stories and answering questions. But wait, there is a little bit more. You're getting $300 gift card to Omaha Steak Meal Package. You're also getting a collection of beer and hard seltzers. Hey, if you're going to talk football, you got to have beer and hard seltzers. And we've got the Zoom is going to be professionally recorded so that, you know, it doesn't really count unless you've got a proof with a photo. So we're going to get you the recording so that you've got the proof associated with that. He's also giving you a personally autographed Hall of Fame football signed by John. So that's part of the package as well. We appreciate him making the donation. He's donated in the past as well. Some other donations, a little bit different, seems like every year. So we appreciate that one. That's the virtual guys night with John Riggins. Again, this is item 106. Look for that. Got just less than 2 minutes, probably about 90 seconds left to bid on that one too before we close it down. So I'll announce the winners of those 2 items just a bit later. But Rob, hey, I think we're shifting gears here a bit. I think we're going to move into our raise the paddle, eh?
Of course, yeah, we're always shifting gears here. I love it. I love it.
All year long.
Yeah, that's right. With that Rigo, the diesel, that really brings me back. I tell you what, those are some great, great days. And of course, Cabo, absolutely outstanding. So hopefully you're bidding on that. We've talked a little bit about the Holy Child education, right? The education for your daughters, and how everyone should have access to that education. So whether you're a hardworking woman who's applying from a local elementary school, or you're a current student whose parents' situation may have changed during the pandemic, no longer may have access to that, we want to make sure that everyone has access to that education. It's so critically important. So I want to show you a little video here just about how your dollars can help. We're getting into the Raise the Paddle portion, as Sherry said. So this will show you specifically how your Raise the Paddle dollars will help. We're going to show you a Fund a Tiger video. I think you'll enjoy it. Fund a Tiger.
1961 saw the commencement of a school which had a white farmhouse and a willow tree on its campus. Since that time, Holy Child has seen many changes and weathered many challenges. The farmhouse is now gone, but a willow tree remains, a long-standing symbol of Holy Child's ability to not simply endure adversity, but to be made stronger by it. As we respond to challenges wrought by a global pandemic, we do so with flexibility and joy, knowing that Holy Child, like a willow, has strong roots that will carry us through to brighter days. Today, more than 3,000 Holy Child alumni are making their mark in the world, leading through their actions, not words. This evening, we ask you to help continue that legacy by raising your paddle in support of the next generation of female leaders, women of faith and action. 361 young women are currently receiving the gift of a Holy Child education, and 1 in 3 of these students has access to Holy Child through nearly $2 million awarded in scholarships annually. As many families face unforeseen financial hardship, we've allocated an additional $300,000 in emergency funding, so no tiger has to worry if she can continue her Holy Child journey. This critical funding is made possible through the generosity of our community. Because of you, future generations will look to our students and alumni as confident, respectful, and compassionate leaders. Hope is on the horizon, but the storm has not yet passed. We need your support more than ever to ensure that deserving young women of all different backgrounds, talents, and experiences continue to have the opportunity of a Holy Child education. When you raise your paddle tonight to fund a tiger, you celebrate the true essence of the Holy Child spirit, that no matter the challenge, we remain rooted together, never breaking.
That video shared an awful lot of facts about Holy Child. I heard that over 3,000 alums are now out leading through actions, not words. I heard that 361 girls are now currently on campus. I heard that 1 in 3 of them are getting scholarships, and that usually it's $2 million that's released in financial aid every year. But this year, because of that Cat 4 hurricane known as coronavirus, they released an additional $300,000 as well to add to that pot. And there is an adage, I guess you might say, that I like to use a lot in my business. We like to say that facts tell, but boy, it's the stories that sell. It's the stories that sell. So before we formally invite you to make a donation here tonight to the Fund a Tiger movement, as I'd like to think of it as, we're going to introduce you to an alum. Now, this clip, I think, requires a little bit of a setup. We have reduced it from a much longer video into a shorter one, and I want you to have a little bit of the background of this before we get started. In fact, I was told the production team was crying by the end of the whole film. That's what I was told. This alum graduated 6 years ago. She was raised by a single parent, her dad. He was an immigrant from Guatemala. He had limited education, and because of that, he had very limited work opportunities. He worked several jobs. He hated accepting charity, but as much as he hated accepting charity, he did not want his daughter to go without. He wanted her to have the opportunities that he did not have in his career. And so, although he did work multiple jobs, and he said he didn't dress like the other parents, she said that he wore jeans to a lot of the functions and plaid shirts and concert T-shirts. He showed up to every soccer game. He showed up to all of her events, and he made friends with the parents here, and he always felt very included in the activities. So with that, that's the backdrop. We're going to have you listen now to Erica Rojas's story.
And these walls really take you back to a point in life where you're just surrounded by such support and so many people who really care about you and care about you doing well in your academic studies and also in life. So 2 years after I graduated Holy Child, my father unexpectedly passed away, and it was the support from the parents, the students, the families, the teachers, the administration that really rallied behind me and helped me continue forward. It was definitely the biggest struggle I ever had in life, and if it were not for the Holy Child community, I would not be sitting here today. I can say that he was eternally grateful for the support that was given for me to be able to have received an education here. There are 3 big components as I reflect on my time here at Holy Child. One of them is the quality of education that I received here. Second is the commitment to service that was ingrained as a student here. And the third is the lifelong friendships I gained while attending here, and all of those things have shaped who I am today and have been a big part of my journey in life.
We have so many great stories like Erica's, and honestly, it was hard to choose what we were going to feature at this event, but clearly you heard the passion in her. Friends, over this past week, we've already had some incredible generosity that has kick-started our giving here tonight with the Fund a Tiger. We are over $100,000 already in our giving, and I just wanted to call out some of that money that has come in already from this past week. $10,000 donors, just unbelievable. Our chair of Fund a Tiger, Judy and Leland Bishop, thank you. Connie and Pat Caulfield, nice to see you folks. Deborah and Dean Graham. Roseanne and John Strittmatter. We have Karen and Chris Donatelli, our Gala chair. Karen is our Gala chair. Well, they're both Gala chairs, co-chairs. The William J. Shaw Foundation and Amy and Scott Palumbo. Jeannie and Mark Shriver. Jeannie's our board chair. And then Michael and Brooke Stanton have all given $10,000. Woohoo! That was this past week. That was this past week. So friends, we're inviting you to formally now fund us here. Help us out with the Fund a Tiger. Press one of those green buttons in there. There's some suggested amounts, but you can certainly make up your own as well. What are we at now on the totals here, Rob?
It looks like it's already at $138,000, almost $140,000. So thank you so much. Thank you, Carolyn and Ed Nordberg. Oh my gosh, your generosity is unbelievable. The funds just keep rolling in.
I'm seeing we've got a Kristen and Stephen Ward who have turned up at $3,000. You guys are varsity players, man. We've got Alex and Laura I'll let you do that one.
That's a Zukuski.
I thought maybe you knew that one. Okay. Yeah, matching them at that $3,000. We'd like to encourage new friends to donate as well. We can highlight you as you're making those donations.
Absolutely. Chase and Christy Cox. Look, you just put us right over $140,000. Brian and Nicole Schwenker, look at that. I know you're hunkering down with your cocktails and you're donating. That's good double duty there.
So many people are making the magic happen from home here. Jennifer and Lawrence, $2,500 donation. High five, guys. Thank you for making that commitment. Leslie and Otis Braxton, I'm seeing also at that $2,500. Taking a big stand here for the girls. That's great. Super. What have you got over there?
Well, I'm told over 100 young alumni have already donated as well. 100. That is fantastic. And those are rolling in and rolling in. We have Daniel and Sarah McLean. Oh my goodness. Pushing us towards 150,000. Malcolm and Rachel Burke, thank you for your gift. Annie and Mike Magruder coming in with a big 25. Thank you. Look at that. That's pushing us to. Ooh.
Carbonos are taking a stand right there. I saw that donation come
Absolutely. The Carocchios in the house. That is fantastic to see that. In fact, that put us over $150,000.
Katie
Ginger
and Bill
Loper.
Page. Oh, you got
jumping
some
us in. Look at that.
That's okay. We can both go.
Outstanding.
I see Katie and Bill Page at the $2,500 level. Mike and Tracy Schlegel also stepping up. Thank you for your support, guys. This is great. I see it just keeps pouring in. Join the party. Now's the time to hit the green button. Hit the green button.
Approaching 160,000. Here we go. John and Stephanie Donahue, thank you. Thank you so much for your generosity. And it continues to roll in.
Annie and Michael Magruder, you guys are varsity players. Thank you for making that $2,500 commitment. I see Brian and Tracy Richmond as well stepping up to match them at that. Thank you for your support here tonight. You know, I'm seeing here as well, it's always impressive when people who work at a facility believe in it enough that they're also making a donation. Frederico Gonzalez and Esther Avalos. Frederico here is, some of you might know him, he's on the facilities team. They stepped up with a donation as well. I think they've got twin daughters in 7th or 8th grade. I don't know.
Yeah, but absolutely. That truly is amazing. And this is celebrating the Holy Child Spirit. This is why we're here, right? We heard from those incredible testimonials, and now you're showing that you care. Not with words, but with actions. Chris Rowan just put us right at 160,000.
Even Steven.
Even Steven. That's a nice round number.
Jose and Patricia Boo are also making a step up there. Thank you for that support. Liz and Charlie Garner up in the ante made a $5,000 commitment. Thank you, Garners. I see Chad and Dory Clark as well. Thank you for stepping that up. Teresa McLaughlin, great. Love to see your name up there on that screen. That's super. I'm seeing also some other teachers have made donations. This was over the past week. Chip Comstock and Jen Ergo. Actually, Jen's an alum too, so she's kind of double dipping
alum
there.
And faculty.
Alum and faculty. never left. Just
That's
stayed
right.
right here. Paul Huey Burns as well, a brand new teacher, made a commitment as well, made a donation here. Fun to Tiger, push the button, make an impact here with the girls. Remember, 1 in 3 are getting financial aid, and we have, well, as mentioned earlier, with the COVID, we have added another $300,000 as well to make sure that every girl gets the education that they started out with. Is really it.
Absolutely, and every dollar counts. I mean, this is truly, 50, 100, whatever it is, it really does make an incredible difference. As they're coming in, these are girls that now have the opportunity to either stay or come and enjoy this incredible education. So thank you very much. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Clearly struck a chord, and your generosity is overwhelming up here.
That $1,000 level at a lot of school auctions is really kind of the make or break level. It's really that level that when it comes in, it's like, oh, that can really push you over the edge. I'm keeping an eye over here on Dr. Gomez because, man, I would love it if she just collapsed from the $1,000 donations that came in, so I'll keep an eye there. I'm seeing some of them show up right now. Francesca and John Cox at that $1,000 level, Phil Sahadi, Kristen Sassy Jacobs as well. Sassy, she was on one of our live auction committees. Thank you for that. Making that $1,000 commitment, that's appreciated as well. So keep the support rolling in here. I think that there's some, let's see here, what else was there? Thought I had seen another name there on the teacher side.
Colleen and Tom Mudlaff, that is great to see. And look, Frank and Leanne Canapel. I tell you what, talk about bringing this community together for all you do for the school and donating. Thank you.
Exceptional, Canapels. Thank you. Exceptional work there, making that work. Ann Brooks and J.R. Rudsky and Francesca and John Cox at $1,000 as well, pushing that level.
Absolutely. Sherry, I think we could go on all night, and this truly is outstanding. But as,
time to move on.
Thank you, Luke Skywalker, also for your donation. I love that. Love the sense of humor.
Did you see what series?
Oh, yeah.
I
Luke,
missed that one. Okay.
The force is with you. Is that what? Force is with you? Luke, I am your father?
May the force be with you.
That was fantastic. So thank you again from the bottom of our hearts. That was incredible. That was a true display of Holy Child community generosity.
And I should mention too, that they can continue to champion from home for Holy Child. We're going to move on from that. That thermometer will be going away. We won't be calling out the names, but you can still champion from home by making a donation. We recognize that sometimes you got to check with somebody before you hit the green button. You just need a moment to find somebody, or just maybe you want to give privately and you want to call on Monday. That's okay as well. All of those are options for you. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and see,
I'll go ahead and take it from here. That was so incredible and so great. And what have we been talking about this whole evening? Right? Rooted together. We're rooted together. We're never breaking. Right? That's what resilience is all about. We bend, but we don't break. Right? That's what our Holy Child community is all about. And we've heard from our students. We've heard from our faculty. We've heard from our alums from around the world. But that experience of never breaking and being rooted together, that's with our parents as well. That's in our parent community. So I'd love to tee up a quick video showing that parent's perspective, how important that is for this Holy Child experience. Let's go ahead and take it away.
Our daughter Grace came here in 6th grade from the neighborhood parish, was co-educational, and was put into an all-girls environment, which really enabled her to be herself.
Holy Child provided both myself and my daughter Madeline with a larger family, and it's a sense of warmth, comfort, safety, and they embrace their girls, academically, socially, emotionally, and spiritually, 100%.
Holy Child rallied for us with their actions, not just saying, we got your back with their words. And our daughter lived that. So I think that's certainly made her more empathetic.
The willow tree represents a sense of belonging. It's rooted in spirituality and traditions, and that's a very true description of what Holy Child is.
girls have grown spiritually and also into women who see the bigger picture and want to make a difference.
Great stories there, great stories from parents and former students. We have some winners that I want to announce as well. The Cabo San Lucas, Michael Lentz is taking that one home. Have a great vacation down in Mexico. And the Virtual Guys Night Out with John Riggins is going to Carolyn and Liam Coakley. Super. Great. Enjoy that, friends. Let's return to our auction. This is, Total Wine is so generous to nonprofits, and this is just such an example of that. This is a wine lover's dream vacation. As you probably can imagine, Total Wine has wine partners all over the globe, and they tap them for these insider trips. So this is item 107. There is no expiration on this, so you've got plenty of time to figure out when you're going to travel to Italy. You could fly into Rome and then drive 2 hours north up into Tuscany, or you could fly into Florence and drive about 90 minutes south. If you think about Tuscany, this is the Montepulciano wines, the Montalcino wines. You're going to have two couples traveling together. It's a 3-night stay in one of their winery partners' guest homes. Oftentimes, I've visited with people who have taken these trips. You never know where you're going until you figure out the week you're going, and then they work with their partners to coordinate all of this. But oftentimes, it's just out. You can see some of these photos. They're just out in the vineyard themselves. You're surrounded by this lovely terrain. You get the VIP treatment. One-of-a-kind vineyards and winery tours, 2 private wine tastings, 2 delectable luncheons. You get an insider's look at winemaking. I visited with a woman who had been on this trip just, last year, I guess, in 2019, at the end of 2019, I visited with a gal who had been on this trip. She said, it is unbelievable how well you are treated when you go. They really make a big splash when they find out that you're there because of Total Wine. So nearby, you could travel to Siena and Pisa. There's olive groves, there's vineyards, there's farmhouses. You could visit Cortona. Now, Cortona might ring a bell in your mind. St. Francis of Assisi's very first monastery is there. It was built in 1211. It's still there. There's friars that live there. It's just outside the walls of Cortona. Cortona is one of the hillside towns, as they call them, in Italy. In fact, there's tours that just go straight to the hillside, the hilltop towns, not hillside, hilltop towns. The old medieval wall that was built during the Roman times still stands there today. So that's 3 nights in Tuscany. Again, one of the big advantages of this is that there is no expiration. So take advantage of that. 2 couples traveling together can enjoy it, and next time you're visiting Total Wine, you can thank them for the donation. Less than a minute to go on that, although I'll go ahead and let you finish that one out on your phone or tablet. Number 108, 108. This is so easy. This is a party in a box. You could use it for a graduation. You could use it for a birthday. Look at the video. Is that not cute? That's such a great look. If you've got an anniversary, maybe a milestone anniversary coming up, and you want to have a party, this is a neat way to do it. Pop-up party. Everything is provided. You really just need to figure out what you're going to wear and invite your friends. That's the way that I look at this. You are getting a tent. Sperry Tent of DC is sending you that beautiful sailcloth there, 24-foot round sailcloth. It's in cream or navy blue with the white stars. It's going to be set up in a location of your choice as long as it's flat. They need a flat 30 by 30 area. Occasions Catering is providing a gift card for $1,000 that can go towards staff and rentals from them. Rockland's Barbecue is turning it out. They've got a full menu for 24 guests, all the entrees, all the sides. You get Georgetown Papery that are providing paper cups and cute napkins. Total Wine and More, again, Total Wine and More is providing all the wine and beer, and then all of your centerpieces that you're going to need for the party. 2 large ones and 4 smaller ones are provided by Open Blooms. Let's recap. The tent, the staff, the tables, the catering, the cups and the napkins, the booze, and the centerpieces. That's a pop-up party. It's all for you right there. Last time I checked, that was at $27.50. Friends, that's like half price. That's on sale. If it's still at that price, that's on sale right now. Get that one now. You're going to want to socialize, and this is an easy way to make it all happen. Looks like you got about a minute left maybe on that one, a minute left. So we'll let you go ahead and take care of that one offline. And I'll announce the winner of those two items, as has become our custom, in just a little bit here in the broadcast. So Rob, I think you got a video for us here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, more videos. We are getting towards the end, and thank you so much again. Those were incredible. Party in a box. Who doesn't love that? So, you know, there's no question that our Holy Child community is rooted together. We're rooted together in education, but we're also rooted together in our Catholic faith. That's what brings it all together. We have over 3,000 alumni around the world, right, living out actions, not words. And they teach our daughters. They are ready to pull our daughters into that alumni status. And how does it all happen? It happens with service and faith. So let's tee up a quick video about service and faith. Thank you very much for watching.
Actions, not words.
Actions, not words.
Campus ministry is key to who we are as a school. We really hope that our students grow and develop in their spiritual journey alongside their academics, their athletics, their arts, all the different components that make them who they are individually.
I think that Holy Child was the most formative time of my life. Those 4 years were where I became the person that I am now. And it really is thanks to the safe place that Holy Child was. It allowed me to grow in faith and to grow in confidence.
So retreats have been a big part of like how we connect with each other, especially like I went on Kairos, and that like really brought my entire grade together. And especially this year we did prayer families.
I think it's the little things that everyone does throughout the day that really shows how we feel as a community about spirituality and stuff. Just being kind to one another and trying to live out how God is trying to plan us to be.
I feel closest with my Holy Child community through retreats like Kairos and other things that we have built into our school community like Prayer Sisters.
Actions, not words means really committing to a lifetime of service, that our faith is something that is living and breathing.
I think one of the biggest things that is part of why the sisterhood here is so strong is the faith that we all share. And a lot of the experiences where I've gotten closer with some of my 62 sisters were through religious activities. So, for example, the Kairos retreat our junior year, I don't know where I would be without that retreat. It definitely changed my life, and I do credit that to Holy Child as well.
I would say that this community is very integrative, that there's a lot of inclusion and there's a lot of opportunities across the different cultural and religious and ethnic backgrounds that the girls can find things that they have in common and really thrive.
As I mentioned earlier, Holy Child really allowed me to grow in faith, and I've had a number of challenges over my lifetime and really was able to return to a strong foundation of faith as giving me hope to be able to move forward.
Rooted together.
Never breaking.
Rooted together.
Never breaking.
Actions, not words. It's one of the foundations here at Holy Child. We have some winners, so I want to share those with you now. The 3 nights in Tuscany for 2 couples, Olivia Albury and Natalie Ludaway, are taking that one home. Congratulations. Woo. Now we start clapping. Yes, all right. The pop-up party, Dean and Deborah Graham are taking home the pop-up party. Am I invited? That's what I want to know, Grams. Am I invited? Okay, so here's something interesting then too. We had also the option that some items I think all of the items could be purchased at a buy now price. And so we had ironically, the last 3 items of the auction were all purchased in a buy now price. So I'm going to go ahead and announce the winners of those as well. The Disney Vacation is going with Allison and Matthew Shea. And I should just say as well, April Delaney, again, had donated that as well. Again, she's on the committee. They had that beautiful place in Mexico as well. It's such a sweet opportunity. It's 3 nights in a 2-bedroom suite, as well as a VIP tour for 6. So thank you very much for pulling that one together, April and John. And then we also sold at the buy now price the David Yurman link cuff with diamonds. And that one, of course, was donated by David Yurman, but I'm not allowed to say who won it, who bought it, because it's apparently going to be a special surprise for someone. I don't know if it's anniversary or birthday, but yeah, so we can't announce that one. And then we have Big Sky, Montana. Kelly McMahon and Mark Squire are current parents. They have 1 daughter at the school, and they've got a pretty cool getaway out to Montana. This was a penthouse, and there's so much. Montana is so hot right now. I mean, hot as in like popular. I don't think it's really hot right now temperature-wise, but it is a very popular place to go. Lots of people are vacationing out there and just enjoy the great outdoors. And so they had donated their newly remodeled penthouse, and we appreciate that. That also sold at the buy now price. That's going with Tiffany Albina at $5,000, sold for $5,000. So she's going to be taking the trip to Montana. So friends, with those being sold, those last 3 taking at the buy now price, my work here is complete. But I just want to say thank you so much for inviting me. I have enjoyed being part of the Holy Child family here tonight. You guys have really shown a lot of passion and support of the school. And again, you can continue to champion from home. So just because we're wrapping up the show does not mean, or shortly, does not mean that you can't continue to make donations. So it's been a real pleasure. Rob, I'll let you take it from here.
Oh, Sherry, thank you so much. Like I said from the top, truly a professional, brought some incredible energy here, and your work is never done. Right? You'll live on in the Holy Child community forever. So thank you so much, Sherry. So we've had a pandemic, right, the past year, right? But our Holy Child community continues to grow. People have made good use of the pandemic time. And so we have a whole string of little new members of our Holy Child community. I think it's now time to meet the littlest members of the Holy Child community, the new babies we've had in the last year. I love this video. Let's go ahead and see those little babies.
Hi, Holy Child. I'm here with Burke Conley. He is one of the newest members of the Holy Child family. He's just a little bit over a month old. Was born on February 9th. We could not be more grateful for all of the love and support that we have received from our Holy Child family, from students, from parents, from families, from alums, to my wonderful colleagues. The outpouring of love and support has truly been amazing, and we feel so lucky to be a part of this wonderful community. Burke is doing well, and he can't wait to meet all of his friends at Holy Child, which hopefully will be sometime soon. I hope you all have a wonderful spring, and we'll see you very shortly. Go Tigers!
Hi Holy Child, Mrs. Moylan here, and I'm very excited to introduce you to baby Bridget, right Bridgie? Who we call Bridgie among many other nicknames. And little Miss Bridgie will be a year on April 16th, which is unfathomable to me. It's been quite a year. And we're just so appreciative of all the love and support that we've received from Holy Child in one of this most challenging of years. And we just could not be at a better place. And we're so thankful for all the joy and love that Bridgie has brought into our family. And I'm so eager to see all of you. I can't wait till we're all back on campus. And I miss you all so much. Bridgie, okay, she's telling me we're done. Okay, say bye, Bridgie. Bye. Miss you all. See you soon.
Hi, Holy Child. I wanted you to meet Caroline Grace Fraser. She was born September 25th, and she is 5.5 months old. She has been a really easy baby and is sleeping through the nights, so that makes me super happy. She is going to be a tiger in the class of 2039, and she's so excited about it. She just doesn't know it yet. We miss you, and I can't wait to see all of you soon. Bye-bye.
Hi, Holy Child. Meet Christopher Joseph. He was born on December 17th, 2020. He is sweet as can be. I am so thankful for the Holy Child community as we bring new life into this world and we start our family. I miss you all so much, and I can't wait to be back on campus.
Perfect, right? Loved meeting the little babies. That was outstanding. The Holy Child community continues to grow. Just a quick few housekeeping items. First of all, thank you for staying with us through the end. I promise you we're getting to the real deal here very soon. But our class gifts are still available and out there. The silent auction closes at 9 o'clock, so we're good there. And go ahead and get that merchandise while supplies last. That would be outstanding. All right, now, the big moment. The moment you could say you've all been waiting for. We teed this up earlier, but it's time to see who is going to win that Jeep. The time has come, the time is now, as they say. I want to say before we do this, before I invite Dr. Gomez to pull that name, the Clarks are in there. So I don't want to hear any hooting and hollering if we happen to win, okay? So here we go. I'm going to give it a spin. 1, 2, and lucky 3. I hope you are all winners. Dr. Gomez, will you do the honors? This is the winner of the Jeep. Over 1,400 tickets sold. And this one person will be driving it home. I'm nervous. Does it end in C? Is it?
Sorry, Mr. Clark. We're so appreciative of your service here tonight.
Oh, thank you.
But does not equal winner
I'll drive
for
home
the
in my
Clark
car.
family.
That's fine.
Allison Banzinger.
Wow.
That's amazing. Thank you again. And thank you for everybody who purchased a ticket for this wonderful and exciting Jeep raffle. It really was, I think, a long time since we've done a car raffle, so thank you. And thank you all for joining us this evening. I know it was so different being a virtual gala. We just really appreciate all of your support. I know that there's no community I would rather have been rooted together with this year. So thank you for all that you have done and continue to do for all of our students. And I also just heard a tally of what we have earned tonight.
I can't wait to hear this.
Thank you, Holy Child. This is one of our most successful galas yet. We have raised over $525,000 for Holy Child.
That's amazing. That's awesome.
Tonight, you really have shown your daughters, our students, actions, not words. You've shown us. Thank you so much. It's really been such a treat to do this with all of you. So thank you and enjoy the after party.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. Gomez, and thank you for your leadership throughout this entire evening, throughout the year, throughout your entire tenure here. It really has made a mark. So this is it. This is the time. Normally, if we're all together, we're hitting the dance floor, we're hitting the bar, and then hitting the dance floor and getting going. But tonight we have something a little different for you. We're going to tee up some really talented musicians. So I want to highlight Elizabeth Rothenberger, class of 22, current junior. Amazingly talented. She's released an album. She has some music for you. Stephanie Falcone, who graduated in 08. She's an alumna, not the plural, alumnae, as I've learned. She will be really treating you to something special. I've seen that video. It's amazing. Before we get there, though, just want to show you some familiar faces. Just a quick video message. We'll come back to me, and then we'll kick you off for the evening. So let's go ahead and tee that up from our wonderful friends.
Thanks for watching, and have a great night, everybody.
Have a great night, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you and good night.
Have a great night, everybody.
Thank you.
Have a great night, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Good night.
Thank you.
Have a great night, everybody.
And there you have it. Thank you so much from all of us here. Thank you from the entire community. It's been an incredible evening. You'll get an invitation for your Zoom links. Feel free to join it. But my goodness, thank you for the generosity. Thank you for your enthusiasm. Thank you for being with us as always. Have a fantastic evening. Enjoy it responsibly, and go Tigers. God bless all.
Hi, Holy Child. I'm Elizabeth Rothenberger, and I'm a junior, and I'm so excited to be performing for you one of my original songs, I Won't Fall. And you can also find the song on Spotify, Apple Music, and iTunes, and all other platforms. And I'm going to be singing the acoustic version of this song, so I hope you enjoy it. From the sides, as loud as you are, but I'll keep on fighting. I'm tired, but I won't give in. I won't let you into my heart, 'cause you set a trap and sit back while you lay and wait, baited with all of the worry and fears I hate now. But I will tell you that I won't fall. A game I won't lose. I've seen it all before. The love that surrounds me is strong as a shield, and all of the slings and the arrows you fire at me, I use them to help me rebuild. 'Cause you set a trap and sit back while you lay and wait, baited with all of the worry and fears I hate now. But I will tell you that I won't fall. A game I won't lose. I've seen it all. 'Cause you set a trap and sit back while you lay and wait, baited with all of the worry and the fears I hate. You set a trap and sit back while you lay and wait now. But I will tell you that I won't fall. A game I won't lose. I've seen it all before. Thank you.
Aloha to my friends at Holy Child. My name is Stephanie Falcone, and I graduated in 2008. I eventually went on to Vanderbilt University, where I graduated in 2012. When I lived in Nashville, I started playing guitar and writing songs, And I eventually bought a one-way ticket to Maui, and I still live here. So I've lived in Hawaii for 5 years. I still write songs and do all kinds of other things, but I'm going to share with you a song called Relationship Weather. I just released it on iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere you can find music on March 5th. So if you like it, feel free to check it out online. And thanks for listening. Hope you're having a great evening.
What if the weatherman said a storm is up ahead? You cannot see it yet, but skies are closing in. And then he'd say, hold on, it won't be forever, yeah, hold on. Things will get better, 'cause relationship weather flows like a feather in the wind. Yeah, it's dry like a desert, the rain comes pouring in. Tell me, is it a season we're going through again? I need a reason so I can make sense of relationship weather. Relationship weather. Ooh. We can hold it together, a string of sunny days. And you know that we never want to leave this place. We wake up running from a hurricane, thinking we're safe, then there's an earthquake. The whole world shakes, yeah, relationship weather flows like a feather in the wind. Yeah, it's dry like a desert, and rain comes pouring in. Tell me, is it a season we're going through again? I need a reason so I can make sense of relationship weather. Relationship weather.
The next song I'm going to be singing is actually an unreleased piece, and I'm so excited for you guys to hear it. I'm at a party I don't want to be at. I'm sick of hearing people talk behind a back. Another night I can't go home though. I'm sorry, my participation is just for show. 'Cause I want more. 'Cause this right here is not at all what I'm for. 'Cause I'm done with feeling constantly judged. I'm no good on this road, so please just stop texting me. I will know when I'm in the right place, but right now I need to breathe and get some space. Another night I'm in confusion, don't wanna feel any more exclusion. feel like myself, and all I see around me is a dead end. And I'm lost 'cause I don't feel like myself, and all I see around me is a dead end. 'Cause I want more. 'Cause this right here is not at all what I'm for. 'Cause I'm done with feeling constantly judged. I'm no good